Okay, let me get this straight. You're clicking on this video because you've been doom scrolling on your phone and you don't know what to do. Don't worry, I've got a ton of ideas to do when you're bored that are actually good for you. Some mornings what I love to do is pamper myself, and this is by doing a full-on skincare. So I first cleanse my skin, very important to remove all the impurities, and then I apply this refreshing spray because I just woke up and it's very early in the morning. And I apply this sheet mask from Korea. I've been so excited to use it. It's full of BHA, niacinamide, and I just wait 10 minutes and let it all sink in into my skin, and then I do a massage because there's a ton of serum, and you can use your gua sha, but I also use my hands. And after this, I do not forget to apply sunscreen because it's very important to protect it from the sun, even in the winter. You guys watching me from Europe, also doing again a little massage and applying some perfume because why not? My skincare is all done and glowy. On to the next thing I love to do when I'm bored is discovering new recipes. You know, I'm a big food addict, so every time I see a recipe I see on TikTok, I want to try it. And you know, I'm in Brazil, so acai is everywhere, so I wanted to make the perfect acai bowl. Here is all the ingredients that are necessary for me to do it. I mean, acai is 100% customizable, but I added chia seeds, blueberries, a passion fruit, everything inside it. You can add whatever you want. I've been really generous with the acai, and I even topped it off with some yogurt and some granola. And let me tell you, I'm never gonna buy acai again because this was deliciously good. Look at that. I was so excited to try it. It was my first time trying it at home. I added also honey around it. It was a 10 out of 10. I recommend. I went crazy. So this is your sign to try new recipes. Whatever you want that you see on TikTok that are easy or harder, just try and go outside your comfort zone. You know, sometimes when I have a bad day, I just like to dump everything. I know that I have a lot on my mind, some confusion, you know, it's not going well. So what I love to do is take my little MacBook. I write everything that's on my mind. Because I have so much in my thought, I write a lot. So I'm gonna open my notes or Notion, whatever, and then I'm gonna close the app, and it's gonna be like a sort of cleanse, you know, let that negative go away. This is the thing to do for all the people who like can't start their day because they have so much things on their mind. They just have like some kind of blocking barrier. So that's why I just decide, write everything off. What's the problem? What's bugging you off? Visualize. It's a way of like removing your weight off the shoulders. What I love to do also is go outside of my comfort zone. So today I'm gonna do a Pilates class. I have never been there before. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm a bit scared. I'm going all alone. Pilates class is done. I am definitely sore. I wasn't expecting it because I've done Pilates before and it was just very chill. But when you put a lot of strength, it's like very tiring, but like slow burn sensation, you know. And because I've tried this more and more, I feel like I'm falling in love more and more into Pilates. So yeah, try new things, like try new classes. And with ClassPass, I don't know if you had that in your country, you have 1 month for free. So I did all these classes for free. Also, something I love to do, especially after, well, my yoga, my Pilates, my sport, is getting myself a little drink, a little reward. And right now we're gonna go to The Coffee, which is a chain in Rio, but also in Paris and stuff. And because coffee here is really important in Brazil, it looks crazy good. I'm gonna get a great drink. And that's what I love to do, to try new coffee shops, new drinks. Basically go always out of my comfort zone, because every time I discover things, I'm like, wow, I'm so happy I tried this. Like this was a time where, for example, I tried a carrot cake and was like, why would I like carrots inside a cake? It's actually not my favorite cake. So this is a sign for you guys. My next idea that I love to do is go and explore to maximum your city's nature. Actually, I live right now in Rio, so I mean that means going to the beach, but if you live next to the mountains, go do a hike. If you live next to a river, just walk around the rivers, enjoy that nature, and basically go outside. Out of all the ideas I'm gonna tell you, this is the one I like to do the most. So what's inside my beach bag and what I like to bring every time I go on the nature? A book, very important. Water, my phone, AirPod, and music to listen. So here's my outfit for going to the beach. That was a lovely beach, different from the ones I did before. It was so cool. The thing with nature is there is always something to watch, whether it's like the birds, the nature, the people. I'm at peace right now, just hearing the sounds of nature, except this freaking helicopter. Well, it was nice. It's currently 6:30 a.m. I am at the beach. There is nobody. I mean, there are still people. I love it. Let me put my sunglasses on. I know I don't look the sexiest right now, but you can always transform like nature activities with a picnic. So I brought some fruits with me to enjoy in this beautiful morning. It feels so nice. I got mangoes and pineapple. This is the form of self-love we all need in 2026. Okay, and now let's talk about my favorite thing in the entire world when you're bored, because it's so accessible, so easy to do. Just grab a book and read. And it's so sad because our generation doesn't like to read anymore, but it's like seeing a movie. It's so interesting. You can just imagine the plot. And right now I've been reading The Maid, which is such a thrilling, and there's so many plot twists and it keeps on going. I just love it. You should try it. Sometimes when I read too much romance, I'm bored, so thrillers are always for me the way to go. This year, I don't know you guys, but one of my resolution has been being an academic weapon. But one thing I learned is always be in advance of your peers. Always be a step ahead. That starts with knowing what the content is for next class, knowing what you're gonna study for, what chapters, knowing everything in advance, and that takes effort. So that's what I like to do sometimes, not when I'm bored, but like just being productive and being a student. An academic weapon. Skim the notes that the teacher sent. I look at the modules and also the course manual. It's really important to know what are the objectives, what are all the future things I have to learn, like the goals. So now I know, like for example, in lecture 4 we're gonna talk about qualitative and quantitative research, so I can already work on that and also look at the slides they provided in advance. Just read a bit to know what the class is about. So if you're like that kind of student who is shy to ask questions because you don't know if they're relevant or not, knowing ahead what the subject is about, like, it adds a confidence and you just know already. You feel kind of superior. And so that's what I like to do sometimes, just know what the future class is gonna be about. The next thing I love to do when I'm bored is editing. What do you mean? Like, guys, editing is a skill you must learn right now, because every company is now gonna ask you to have editing skills. Why? Because social media is everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, it's the new way to make advertisement, and editing is gonna be the plus skill that it's gonna make you so different from any other person, and it's so beneficial. What application I use is called Aveo. It's this one, and this is where I do all my reels on Instagram. So easy to use. It's for me the most like aesthetic application because you have so many fonts, text, different kinds of text, and it's completely free. It's been years since I've used this app. It's really my favorite, so I'm gonna edit my reel for this one. Some other video editing apps that I've heard very good reviews is of course CapCut, which is also free with some free features, and I sometimes use it to create more professional reels. But if I want something very quick, I use a Video because it's on my phone. There is also Video Cut Pro. You have to pay a one-time fee, but a lot of big editors use it. Okay, I'm done with my reel. So if you want to see the results, it's actually in French, and check out my Instagram if you want to learn French. Well, if you see this video is also made on this app, so you can do a lot. You can get creative and stuff. And finally, one of the most relaxing thing I love to do is watch the sunset or the sunrise. I mean, the landscapes are crazy in Rio, but it's always very mesmerizing to see the sky and the colors change. And I think it's also very good for your circadian, the rhythm, to see the sunset, because it's time of like saying to your brain that it's time to go to bed or it's time to wake up. Okay, last thing in this things to do when you're bored. You might not like it, but it's actually one of the best ones and most satisfying at the end, because it's doing the chores you've been avoided for so long, like emptying the dishwasher, putting everything back, cleaning everything, your space, your apartment. And trust me, you will feel great after it. Something I always forget to do because I'm really lazy is fold my clothes. So I take the time to just do all the chores all together. And even though I'm a bit bored when I don't want to do it, I just listen to music or watch a video in the background. So thank you again for watching this entire video. Hope you liked it. It really means the world to me. And don't forget to subscribe. See you!